work for the work completed and certification by the consultants and client representatives. And all of these issues will have consequences and impact on cash flow. Now, if we look at this simple example, we have this project, a very simple example of a project. The cash balance in January is 5,000. Then we have the details for February to May. We have the cash outflow for each month. And then we have the cash inflow, the receipts, as well for each month. And we have the net cash flow. So the net cash flow is when we take the revenue or cash inflow minus the cash outflow for each month. And here you can see clearly the net cash flow is for February is minus 500, and for March is 500, and so forth. Now, what we also need to know the cumulative cash flow. So for January, it is 5,000. And then for February, it is the 5,000 coming from January minus the 500 net cash flow of February. That means it is 4,500. Then for March, it is the 4,500 of February plus the 500 net cash flow of March. That's 5,000 and so forth. So this is a very simple starting way of looking at cash inflow, cash outflow, and the net cash flow, and the cumulative cash flow for each month. Now, there are different ways of conducting the cash flow forecasting. And normally what happens, we will have the initial S-curve of the project, which is a initial cost curve. And that depends on the tender documents and the bills of quantities and the plan of work, which is the Gantt chart of the different activities and the components of each activity, the cost components of each activity. So when we have that from the tender documents, we need to calculate other curves as we go along on a monthly basis for the project. And these calculations will be the actual costs. This is the actual money we are paying each month as a contractor. And also the end value, what we receive from the contractor, from the client. Now, when we compare bookkeeping practices with cash flow management, we find that in bookkeeping, we don't take consideration of the payments, because you may have a certification of work completed with that certain amount of value, but you didn't get that whole of the value paid by the client, or paid partially, or paid with delays. And normally we receive payments by clients in projects a month later, or 14 days later. So in cash flow forecasting, we need to take that into consideration. But in bookkeeping practices, we don't take that into consideration. So this is the main difference between cash flow forecasting and management, and bookkeeping practices. Now, for cash flow, we use cash flow for different reasons and for different benefits. We need to understand where, as a company as a whole, or let's say we have X number of projects going at the same time, we need to understand the cash flow of all these projects, because we need to make sure that we will be able to pay our liabilities for our subcontractors and suppliers. And we need to know also the status of the finances of the organization, of the company. And we need to know if we need to borrow any money from our banks to support our activities. So cash flow is very important. And we need to make sure that there will be always sufficient cash to pay our liabilities. Now, the cash flow status of our organization, when we reach out for banks and lending companies and institutions, they will need to know our cash flow status and our finances in general. And that's another reason we need the cash flow for. And also we need the cash flow for monitoring and control. We need to make sure that the project is going according to budget and hitting the time and milestones and deadlines. And that is another benefit we get from cash flow measurements. When we look at the company as a whole, the company as a whole, the cash flow for the whole organization will be the cash flow of the individual projects, and also the outgoings for the head office and the salaries of the staff and employees in different offices, if we have regional offices and head office. And we also need to understand that in relation to time, because salaries, they come out at the end of each month. We know that. But there are other costs and outflows which they go out during the months and not at the end of the month or the beginning of the month only. So the more accurate our cash flows is good for decision making for project managers, project directors, as well as middle management and top management. We need that for decision making as well. Now, this is an example of curves of cash flows. So this curve here, and I hope that you can see my cursor. So this curve here is the initial cost, the initial project S-curve based on the bills of quantities and tender documents. This curve here is the end value. So this is plus the profit margin for the contractor. And this curve and this step curve here, these are this one, the step one, the cash inflow. This is if we receive payments from the client on a monthly basis or whatever intervals. Okay, sometimes it could be after we achieve different milestones within the project plans. And this is the cash outflow. Okay, this dotted line here. So this is an example of the curves and the positions of these curves, and later the analysis of for each interval or each end of month gives us indication of how we performing according to time and how we are performing according to cost for the project. Please, if you have any questions or any comments, please unmute your mic and interrupt me straight away. Otherwise, it's better to keep your mic muted so that we don't have any feedbacks or echoes. To be able to manage and forecast cash flow for individual projects, we need data. And there are different types of data we need. And here are the 7 main type of data we need. The first one, value against time. So we need, and this according to the Gantt chart. So we need, and this will create the curve of value against time. We need measurement and certification intervals. So quantity surveyors, they will take measurement at end of month or sometimes each week and accumulate that for end of month calculations. And we need certifications by the consultants and client representatives and approval. So that comes normally each month. We need to understand the delays in payment. So for example, depending on the contractual arrangement, we may have a clause that the client will pay a month later after the contractor submit their work completed documents. We need to know also the retention and the retention percentage, and these will be deducted of the monthly payment by the client. Again, this is a clause in the standard form of contract or any other type of contract. We need the curve of cost versus time. And this is also, we build that up on a monthly basis. We need also the breakdown of costs. And the breakdown of costs according to activities and according to components or elements of activities like labor cost, plant cost, material cost, these kind of things. But we also need the breakdown of costs according to activities. And also we need to understand and know the delay between cost liability under each of the above 6 items. Any delays took place, we need to know that delays. If the agreement or according to the contract clause that we will receive the payment from the client a month later, this will not be considered as a delay. But if we receive it 1.5 months later, then this is a delay, okay, of 2 weeks. So now when we look at the data items 2, 3, and 4, they are readily available to the measurement and certification intervals. So we know that from the contract documents, and we know them when they took place during the construction stage. This is number 2. Number 3, payment delays, we record that. So we got that if there is any payment delays. And the retention, we know the percentage of retention from the contract documents as well. So these are readily available. And then we have item 6. We need to calculate item 6, which is the project cost breakdown for the activities and the elements of activities. So we will be able easily to calculate that. Item 7, this will be recorded when the delays took place. Item 7, we will get that recorded. Then we will be left by item 1 and item 5. Item 1, this is the curve, the value against time curve, and item 5, the cost against time curve. So these two curves, we build them up at the end of each month from the data we collect and the calculations we do. So these are the two curves which will be on a monthly basis analyzed, calculated, and got their figures, and then we build up the curve month by month. So the value against time, as I said, we will get out of that the cash inflow curve, and the cost versus time, we will get the cash outflow curve from that. And as we will see in the examples, after we do these calculations, then we will know where we stand each month as the project progress. If we are making any, if we have any problems with, we are in the red, for example, and if we are in the red, we need to have supplies of funds to make sure that we will be able to make our liabilities and payments for subcontractors and suppliers. Now, normally, this is the way we do these two curves, but there are shortcuts of how we can do them as well, because they are related to each other with the profit margin or the the margin is a relation between the costs and the value we get. Okay, so we can do it in that way as well. The calculations, we can do the calculations in that way as well. And if we want to do it in according to the relationship between value and cost, the value is equal to the cost multiplied by 1 plus the markup. Why? Because it is the cost plus the percentage of that cost added to the cost. So the value is equal cost multiplied by 1.12, because here the markup is 12%. For this example, we are saying that the markup is 12%. That means the cost, the value will be equal to the cost plus 12% of the cost, which is cost multiplied by 1.12, and that will give us the value. The other way around is the cost. The cost is equal to the value over 1 plus the markup. So the value is, the cost is equal value over 1.12, okay? Or value multiplied by 0.89, which is And then we have the retention. So the retention, I think they said 10%, or how much the retention? Yeah, I think it is 10%. So that of the value column. But this retention column is a cumulative one. So that's why we will do the 10% out of the cumulative value column. So the 11 in month 2 out of the cumulative value column, 10% will be 1.1 and so forth till month number 10. Then we have the cash inflow. So the cash inflow will be 1 month later. So we get the cumulative cost column, and the first cash inflow for month 1 will be 0, and then the second month 4.5, which will come from the from 4.5 here, cash inflow from the cumulative value, but deducting the retention. So 4.5, this is coming from 5 from the cumulative value minus the 0.5 retention deducted. So you got the 4.5. The 9.9 in month 3, that is the cumulative value column of month 2, which is 11, minus the retention, which is 1.1, gives us the 9.9, and so forth. We go all the way like that till we reach month number 10, which is the figure here comes from month number 9, which is the cumulative value 65 minus the retention 6.5. From the 65, 6.5, 58.5. Then we go to, because this is the cash inflow, we go to month number 11, which comes from month number 10, which is the 68 cumulative value, which is the 68 cumulative value minus the 6.8 retention, and we get the
water, bro.
Don't engage.
Little one? I'm cutting off his way, I'm cutting off.
Well, jag har så food.
Today we want to welcome our host.
Andrew Hamilton.
Woo!
Whoa. Slide.
Suit and Crocs is a look.
Kendrick thing.
Hey, what's up? Hey, great to see you guys. Thanks for coming out.
Great.
Appreciate
You look amazing.
Lovely.
Thank you
Looking
so
lovely.
much.
How do you do? Okay, all right.
You look fucking good.
You look really good. You look really good.
Thank you so
You
much.
look great.
You've been working.
Guys, shut up, will you? And welcome back to the OGs. Today, Abby and Alan are versing Sam and Akilla for real money. In 3 rounds of increasing monetary value, the guys will bank cash for every right answer. After that, we'll have a final showdown where both teams can buzz in, and the team with the most points at the end wins all the money. We're giving away up to 1 million. 1 million what, you say? You'll have to watch to find out. Today we're playing Moron to Millionaire. Some team might win some big cash and the other might just look a little bit silly on the internet. And we'd hate that, wouldn't we? I'm your host, Quizzy Rascal, and today is the first time we're ever playing a game where the OGs can win real money.
Whoa.
Real. I can't even say how much. It is real money.
I'm down to win some real money.
Abby and Alan are up against Akilla and Sam. Can you just introduce me and just say what your team name is?
We are Akilla and Sam, and with me is Jeffrey Epstein, and you're with?
Maxwell.
And my first name is?
Max.
Last name Well.
Maximus Well, like, is my full name.
How do you guys know each other?
Sex trafficking.
Great, okay. What's the team we got over here?
We are a team. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, we just changed. So, Syphilis Gate.
We are
Syphilis
team.
Gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there must be a pretty crazy, colourful story about why there's the gate in there.
Yep. Oh, sure. Why not give it to me?
Well, that's how Syphilis Gate happened.
And that's how she gave it to me.
Yeah.
Syphilis Gate.
Yeah, it was just kind of a thing.
Actually, there is an S missing, and our name is Syphilis Gates, Bill Gates' son, and we're actually on Epstein's Island.
Okay. It's all...
Oh, so we are all together.
It's all interconnected.
We're all a big team.
Somehow we've gone back to Epstein Island. Shall we get into the game?
Yes.
All right. So
Should we
in
test our
round...
buzzers?
Oh,
No,
God,
I mean-
what did you do whilst I was gone?
Alan, there's no buzzers involved in round 1.
Abby takes forever to get ready. It looks about the same.
Okay. Before we get into it, we just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, This Plate. What? No. Sorry. Displate. If you've not heard of them before, Displate make these awesome metal posters that you can use to fit out your space. These are top notch as well. They're made using lightweight steel and incredible printing techniques that give it depth and dimension. In addition to looking amazing, these posters come with a very cool magnet mounting system, which enable you to install them on the wall in seconds or any running checkout. It's 34 plus display. In the easy round, each team will be asked 10 questions, and I can't stress how easy these questions are. For each right answer, the team gets 12,500.
What?
That's good.
You get 12.5 grand.
Have we made these extra easy for Sam?
No, but you just have to be extra smart.
Well,
You just have to be extra smart.
You're playing for 2.
so our first team is so dumb, they thought IQ stood for intelligence quotient. That's Abby and Alan. Yeah. So
I believe it actually does stand for that.
yeah, that was okay. All right,
That was the bit.
Alan and Abby.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sorry, Team Syphilis Gates. What is another name for a weak spot in a suit of armor?
Do you know this?
Yeah, I do know it.
What is it?
I don't know if I want to say this. I think I want to forfeit this question out of
It is known
integrity.
as a chink in the armor.
I believe that word was said in there as well.
Yeah. Did you say that on that?
So did you say a chink in the armor?
Yes.
That is correct. Spell anti-disestablishmentarianism.
I actually think I know this one.
Good.
I think.
Well, now you have
Do
to
we
say.
get pen and paper?
No.
Nah.
Spelling bee.
Okay.
Someone's gonna put in an awesome graphic of the letters shooting in from a rocket as each of them form. I think I know it.
Yeah, do you want to, I mean, A-N-T-I.
A-N-T-I dash. Do we get an extra
think
point for a
it's
dash?
There's no dash, but I won't take away anything for that.
A-N-T-I-D-I-S-E-S... S...
You go well.
E-S-T...
B-L-I-S-H. Anti-disestablishmentarianism? Mentarian?
What was the last letter you said? T?
No, H. Anti-disestablish has been covered. Did you say L-I-H?
X.
L-I-S-H?
What? You know that part
Sometimes
we
they put a B in
figured out.
there.
Spellmentarianism.
I'm spelling it M-E-N-T.
T-A-R-I-A-N.
Oh my god, it's M-A-N-T, isn't it?
You're up to T.
T...
Yeah.
A-R...
This is not working.
Yeah.
Hammer's like nodding them yes as they're getting it right.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Oh, I-S-M. I-S-M.
That's correct.
Bro, that was so good. I shouldn't be that excited about spelling.
Takes forever to
No!
get ready.
No.
Question 3. What is the name of the most annoying OG?
Abby.
That's correct.
Quickly, next one.
What does KKK stand for?
Ku Klux Klan. Clan.
He's saying clang. By the way.
Plan.
You have to say the full name.
Ku Klux Klan.
No, he said clang
It's
with a G.
actually Ku Klux
I
Klan.
thought so. I was
Not
like, I think
clue.
it's Clue.
I can't allow that one.
Clue is spelled with a K.
Taylor Swift's international tour was the highest grossing musical tour of all time. What was the tour called?
Errors.
That's correct.
Well, this is really
What-
the easy round.
What is Alan Fang's favorite drink?
Am I giving the point to her?
Mango Lassie, is it from the jokes? Is he gonna go
It's
from
not
the
Mango Lassie.
But wasn't that from the dad jokes?
Wrong
video?
race.
No, I know, but I think you said it as a joke to him.
Can I answer this?
Just answer it. What is your favorite drink, Alan?
Orange juice.
That's correct.
Do you have an answer down there?
No, just whatever Alan said was the answer.
I love being on your team.
Do identical twins have identical fingerprints? Yes or no?
Yes. Oh, fuck.
Correct
What?
answer is no.
Fuck, sorry.
You're allowed to confer with your
Yeah,
teammates
sorry.
before you let an answer.
Sorry.
What is the name of the gorilla that was tragically shot at the
Aquila.
Cincinnati Zoo?
Harambe.
Harambe, also known as Aquila.
What tire company publishes a highly respected restaurant rating guide?
Michelin.
Yes, that's correct. You guys just really don't want to confer with your teammates before you yell.
Yeah, no, we need to be. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like you're competing against each other. Forget it.
There's no rush, by the way.
And the final question is, how many fingers am I holding up?
Wait. Look. What else? What else is he doing?
No, he's not doing anything else, but I think it's
Is
4.
is that meant to be a finger?
No, it's a
No.
Sharpie.
Oh, it's gonna be his cock finger.
Maybe 3 is pinkier finger.
Yes. We spelled anti-disestablishmentarianism, but this is what's stopping us.
How
I'm
many
gonna
fingers
say
am I holding
5.
up?
I'm gonna say 5.
4.
Then say 4.
But thumb's not a finger.
Say 4. I don't care. I think it's 5.
All right, I'm going with you, because I jumped in and got an answer wrong for us.
All right,
so...
me and Shakira say 5.
5's correct, yep.
Nice,
That's how we do it.
Nice.
Wait, is thumb a finger? Isn't thumb a thumb?
No, it's but a
No,
finger
let's give
thumb.
it that point. Thumb is a thumb.
If you can finger with a thumb, it's a finger.
Not the fingering with a thumb again. We talked
can't.
about that.
You can't.
So-
You can't do that.
You can't, and you
You
can't.
guys,
No, you shouldn't.
You got 8 out of 10 for a total of 10 Jeezy.
What?
10. That's the unit.
You're
The rapper.
100 grand.
Yeah,
you
I was
cracked
like,
up 100
I
grand.
was like, they were worth 12.
We just made 100 grand.
Yeah.
Can we just
leave?
No, hit the bank.
That was the end of the first part of round 1.
We fucking
As
nailed
always,
that.
I'm your host, Trivia Newton-John, and
That's great.
Thank you very much.
You got a new one every time.
Yeah, I've got heaps of
That's
them.
so much time you put into this.
Epstein and Maxwell.
Yes.
Are you
I thought
ready?
you were on board with that name.
Let's just Stein. It's just a generic Jewish guy.
Okay, question
It's like
1.
a lawyer firm.
Stein and Maxwell.
Question 1. What is this?
A Sharpie.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you're confident.
Could someone approve these questions?
Yeah, because that's a permanent marker. Sharpie's the brand.
Any answer would have been correct. What is the name of the
Why did
song
we let
by
him have
Kanye and Jay-Z about a famous French city?
Can we get the full name?
It has to have the full name for to get it correct.
N-word. Asterisk. N. Asterisk. Asterisk.
I need this as words. I can't.
You
it's not
can't
spelling.
have it as words.
Okay,
Or
come
you
here.
can, and
The first word in Paris.
But you gotta. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's whispering.
I can't.
Do you want money or not?
Make a gain up. Pull the game up. Gain up.
Wait, is anyone willing to say it in the crew?
Can we just
Okay.
say a different word that sounds like it?
Sorry.
N-words in
Sounds like-
Paris.
Sounds
No
like
That's
answer.
fucked.
Snickers.
That's fucked, mate.
Okay. No,
fucking hell, everyone missed that.
What's he say?
Sam was like, can we say a word that sounds like it, and then said,
It sounds like knickers.
Knickers. No, you can't. That's not the correct answer.
Can we steal that one?
no.
Yeah,
we
you
actually
should.
don't want to. We don't want to steal that one.
Name one prison that I spent time in.
Long Bay.
That's correct. Okay. What shape are stop signs?
Ooh, whoa, what?
What?
What are you saying? Yeah.
I didn't say draw the shape of this. What shape is it?
Oh,
Is it called is it 6? What's this, a hexagon? Or is it an octagon? Or is it a decagon?
Dodecahedron, maybe.
You have 3 seconds.
Hey, octagon.
Okay, octagon's correct. What
I
is
genuinely thought they were round.
This one is only for Sam.
No.
What is the name of the former South African president who spent 27 years in prison?
Oh, come on.
I know it's between the two.
Don't
Who
give
were
her any
the
clue.
two?
Don't you give her a
Who
clue.
were the two, Sam?
Don't you give her a clue.
It's Nelson Mandela.
Who was the other one that it was
I'm
between?
right. Martin Luther King.
It's progress. It's progress.
This is the real progress, not black.
Okay.
No,
Black
not
history.
the civil rights
Not
movement.
apartheid
No,
or
no.
anything like that. It's
Which OG's genitals produce the foulest odor?
Do you want the real answer?
Yes, there is only one real answer.
Who do you think the real answer is?
Sam.
Sam, do you agree?
I want the point, so mine.
Yeah,
But the real answer?
that is correct.
Andrew Hamilton.
Oh!
Wrong. Which country of the world's population are the world's biggest consumers of cocaine?
Like in terms of volume of cocaine? Or like per person?
Per person.
I think it's Australia.
It would have to be like Colombia or one of those.
No, of people that consume it.
Consume.
Do the people who don't make it eat it?
Eat it?
Get high your own supply.
I feel like
So
Cocaine.
eat it.
Can I get a clock on the board?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You got 3
I don't think
seconds.
it's Colombia. I don't think-
America then. Scissors, paper, rock.
I saw something
Can I
recently.
get a,
being like, it's harder than you think.
on-court
Yeah,
violation
Australia.
penalty over here?
Okay,
Australia.
Australia.
Correct answer is Australia.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Booyah!
So can we get a round of applause for Australians for just killing it? Well done. We love them bags.
Eating them
Got a
bags.
million bags.
Eating them bags.
In 2003, the Black Eyed Peas had a hit song called Let's Get What?
Retarded.
Correct.
And the Kanye song is
It was a hit song in 2003, but then
But
they
they
changed
changed
it
it.
to Let's Get It Started.
Started.
There we go. And then that was fine for the radio.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
What is pi to 2 decimal places?
3.14.
That is correct. Sam, would you have got that?
I thought it was 0.3 something.
Okay.
Like 0.3?
You round it up, yeah.
What is the name of Michael Jackson's ranch where he loves spending innocent time with young kids?
Is it Neverland or something?
Neverland Ranch.
That is correct. So you guys got 9 out of 10.
Fuck.
Which means you accrued.
So the only reason we didn't get a point is because we didn't want to say the N-word.
Surely they got another one wrong.
You accrued 111,000.
Nope.
112,500.
We should have a celebratory dance.
Yeah, go on.
Whoa.
They look like they're like cats trying to throw up.
That was the end of round 1. Are we still having fun?
Yeah, in a vague sense of it.
Right, I'm your host as always. I'm Christopher Walken, and I am going to be heading into the medium round. The medium round is just like the easy round, except the questions are slightly harder.
Crazy.
And there's less of them.
They're slightly harder and there's less.
We're meant to be laughing.
That's right. Is everyone keeping up out there?
Why are you
All right.
standing behind the podium frog-footed?
I don't know.
It's a weird stance.
Medium. Question 1 for Team Syphilis Gates. These are worth 25 grand a pop.
Ooh la la.
Okay. All right, we got to confer.
Sure.
What was the first ever Pixar movie?
Do you know this? That's not conferring, that's just staring. Do you know the answer to this?
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
You have
Wait, can
7 seconds.
can we enter our conference room
You're in
to
it.
confer?
Oh, quick question.
Yeah,
Is it Disney Pixar?
What
Just
happens in the
Pixar?
conference room?
Abby, we should enter our conference room.
Okay, ready? All of our knees cracked.
You have 3 seconds. 3's not enough. All right,
We've
answer.
conferred, and our answer is toy.
Story.
Correct.
Yeah?
Yep.
Really?
Yes,
Fuck
it
yes.
is.
Nice.
Question 2, and this one's pretty cute.
Oh, okay.
It's a cute question.
Okay.
Oh.
In
gonna have
what
the R
European country is it illegal to own a single guinea pig?
Oh, I know this. It's because they get lonely. I know this. Oh my god.
Oh,
where
that's
is
so
it?
sad.
I had
But
guinea pigs.
heartwarming. Pigs.
I had guinea pigs.
Bow.
The Netherlands?
The correct answer was Switzerland.
Damn it.
It's because the guinea pigs are social creatures, so it's considered animal abuse to keep one of them on their own.
Yeah.
Oh. This question, you need to...
Hello?
Just dribbled.
You just dribble out your mouth?
Yeah. Where else would he have dribbled out of? He dribbled out of his butt.
You have to give 5 correct answers to get this answer correct. Name 5 elements of the periodic table.
Gold.
Oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen.
That was 4,
like
wasn't
3.
it? Gold.
And gold.
Hydrogen, no, you said gold. Gold, hydrogen, carbon.
gold.
Did you get that?
Do you know what the answers are?
That is correct.
And gold.
Vegemite.
Uranium, just throw that in there as well.
Yeah, we're just throwing them out.
The Australian delicacy, Vegemite, is made
True.
using the extract of what popular drink?
The extract. It's
Yeah.
not the popular drink extract because it's made. Hang on.
Yeast.
It's made from yeast extract. So I'm assuming he's wanting us to say beer because beer is made from yeast.
Can we enter our conference room quickly?
Yes.
Okay.
You have 4 seconds.
Is it like a specific brand?
Saying it's made from a popular drink. Beer. And these makes beer.
Yeah.
Beer is made from hops.
Do you guys
I'm not
think,
hearing them talking.
do you guys think we can steal or something?
No, we just don't want him to. I don't know why we're doing that.
Yeah.
But Alan started it. I totally was on board. I was like, I'm in.
Okay.
Abby has an answer, and the answer is
Yeast, but it's beer. I'm assuming is the answer you're looking for.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because it comes
Good
from
thing you went to that
brewer's
conference.
yeast.
conference room. You guys need a conference room. You guys got to get a conference room in here.
Okay, and your final question for medium round is, Jim Henson is the creator of what beloved cast of characters?
Can I say it?
Jim Henson.
Do you know it?
Miss Piggy,
Oh.
I know the answer.
I didn't say I had an impression.
Is that an
Does
impression?
he get an extra point?
It's the Muppets.
That is correct.
Oh.
Oh wow, that was actually really
Nice work. I did not know that one.
All right, so they got 4 at 50 G's a pop. Quick math, 200 G's.
I really enjoyed
Combined.
it.
Wasn't it 25 G's?
No.
Yes.
Yes. So 25 times 4, 100 G's.
That doesn't sound that good then.
You
It's
combine
totally
that with
100.
the answer, the money that they already generated from easy round. That's 200 G's. Well done.
Yay!
Jeezy and
Let's go.
Jay-Z.
All right, team
You ready here?
No, Epstein and Max.
Epstein and Maxwell.
It's Stein and Maxwell. And
Stein and Maxwell.
and brothers.
Changed his
How many degrees are there in each angle in an equilateral triangle?
What? That was a diamond.
180.
In a single angle.
In one angle?
Yeah,
One
it's-
angle.
Is it 45 or 90?
I can't actually remember an equalateral.
In an equilateral triangle, what is
What is an
Oh,
equilateral?
equilateral. Oh.
That helps it. That fixes it. Just say no. Just say you don't
how
have
many
it.
degrees in
Can we steal this one?
each
Is
angle?
an equilateral a
Oh.
normal triangle?
45, 45, 90. Each angle.
that has to be locked
same.
in because Billy just
They
fucking
have to
made
be
a
the
sound.
same.
Equilateral. Equilateral.
Do you know what an equilateral is?
The Bill Gates Foundation wants to steal.
And also, Billy made a sound and gave them the answer.
I think it's either 45 or 90.
Okay,
Can I say the answer before?
I'm just going to say it's a big no here. And yes, Alan.
The answer is 60.
I also didn't
All
know that.
sides
to be
are
fair.
equal.
180.
60, 60, 60. 180, add it up.
Yeah, I don't know what
You
this
fucking
was.
dumbasses.
Yeah, that's not an equilateral.
Quick
if it's like,
maths.
if it's the, if they, all the angles have to
Alright.
be the same.
How the fuck does that make a triangle if they're all 60?
Because
much do you think-
60, 60, 60.
Dude,
It's just an even triangle, dude.
Inside.
Math.
Dude, I did 4 unit. I fucking forgot
You
all
did
of it.
4 units?
Yeah.
I dropped out of maths in year
I know what the square root
Guys,
of minus
I
1
knew
is.
that they all had to be the same.
Why did you say the answer, the correct answer then?
No, I didn't know what the angle was. I
That's
didn't know.
crazy.
Yeah.
What is the capital of Brazil?
Rio de Janeiro.
Correct.
I don't know that
What
one.
is the name of the famous cat in the Shrek films?
The cat. There's a cat?
Oh. Boots, oh yeah.
Boots.
Wrong.
No, puss, puss. Why did you have puss in boots? Puss in boots.
All right, I'll allow that. What is Hitler's wife's maiden name?
Whoa.
What's her married?
Do you know what her name was?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I totally spaced on that.
Bill Gates Foundation, Aurora Steele as well.
Okay, hold on.
I like that
You
we're getting
have-
nerdy with our
You have
voices.
2 seconds. 2,
Something German. What's something
1.
Hitler.
You think her maiden name was Hitler?
Adolf Hitler and then Hitler when she got married.
Alan, what was the answer?
Is it Eva?
Eva Braun?
It was
Eva Braun.
Braun,
yeah,
sorry.
Braun was the correct answer there, but
They
Eva.
said, Eva, so they don't get it.
Okay.
Can I just quickly say how funny it was to Cinnamon and Sam, so just to make a note so we get it and edit. You were like, what was her maiden name? And Sam goes, I don't even know her married name.
What's her married name?
Hitler? Mrs. Hitler.
I thought that was his first name at first.
You've saved the episode.
Hitler.
Wait, no, sorry. Do you think Hitler's first name is Hitler?
I know it's not now.
What's his first name, Sam? Everyone should.
Have a guess. Just have a guess what his first name is.
Hitler's first name?
Aof.
Correct.
Adolf.
Adolf.
For no points, Aof.
Not Adolf.
Question 5. You guys are not doing well in the medium round.
I told you this is when we come back.
We did well in the easy round.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Okay.
Is one of the most famous quotes in movie history. What movie is that from?
Jaws.
Nice.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Why'd you look at
Why
me?
is the host picking on Sam now?
Do you fucking know that, you idiot?
Aof. Yeah, Hitler. Okay. You got 3 right. So that's 75 Jeezy. So you combine that with
They got
that.
Third Reich.
And you've got 187.5.
No one cares, mate. No one cares. Give it a break.
He's taking his hosting
Okay.
very seriously.
So we're winning now. Oh, but they're
You
having
are-
fun. But they're having fun.
You guys are on.
We're not. We have our conference room. Do we need to go to the conference room?
All right, you're on 200k. These guys are on some pathetic 187.5. This is where the questions are harder than they have been before. Now they're worth 50 grand a pop.
Wow.
Question 1 to the syphilis gates. What is the smallest country in the world?
Oh, Vatican City? Yeah, Vatican City.
Correct.
Easy.
What year did Steve Irwin die?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I know.
We need to go to our conference room. Hang on.
Can we enter our conference room?
You go to your conference room, but you have 7 seconds.
What year was it when I was in year 7?
7.
Yeah, no, how old was she at the funeral?
6. 3.
2006?
Fuck me, how did you get that?
It's the conference room.
Oh,
The
yeah.
power of
that's
the conference
correct.
room.
That's pretty good. That was a hard question.
Their internet access in the conference.
No, it's a bunker. It's a bunker.
That would have been such a good bit if our phones
There's
were
a
on.
guy with a laptop down
Don't
here.
worry about Milton.
Milton would be our nerd's name. You're so right.
The number 1 chess player in the world, Magnus Carlsen, is from which country?
Milton, do you know?
Milton. We're going to Milton. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's his pay. Sweden.
Norway.
Fuck, we were so close.
These are great questions, and I'm really happy we're playing.
In the back.
Are you?
Well, I'm glad that Milton's got some work.
In the Back to the Future films, Marty McFly repeatedly says the phrase, "Don't call me what?"
Okay.
Nobody calls me
chicken.
That is correct.
Yes, nice. I've been really used this time. I'm so sorry.
And here's one Al will be quite embarrassed if he doesn't get right. The TV show Glee is set in which American state?
Wait.
State.
Yes, do you
American
know? 'Cause I know.
state.
Yeah. Ohio.
That is correct as well. I got 4 out of 5. That's pretty bloody good for the hard round.
Oh, fucking max.
So that's for an extra 200
That's
G's.
fucking great.
You guys have racked up 400 grand.
Wow.
Woo.
That's a lot of.
Good.
That's a lot of work for Milton right there.
You losers.
Hello.
Hello, Stein and Maxwell.
It really does sound like a law firm.
Which ocean surrounds Sri Lanka?
Sam?
Indian Ocean.
Sam?
Indian.
Correct.
I got it right.
Well done. I would not have known that. Thank you so much for helping me.
Who is the best-selling novelist of all time?
Boost your mobile game's revenue with rewarded ads. Unlike regular ads, rewarded ads are a part of the game. They're non-intrusive.
Ever.
Novelist.
Of the
All
whole...
time means ever, yeah.
Can you even calculate that?
There's so many books.
Well, the most popular book is the Bible. Who wrote the Bible?
Novelist.
Jesus Christ.
Novelist.
Novelist.
I think it's the chick that my mum used to read. Something Greer. Something Greer.
Stephen King?
Oh.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
3,
Is that the best?
2,
Pretty...
1.
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling?
In terms of...
Like mass sell?
J.K.
Like how much they've sold?
Incorrect. It is actually...
George R. R. Martin.
What, can you...
How many R's were in that?
George Hard.
Is it Stephen King?
Can you just shut up and I'll just say the answer?
Charles Dickens.
It's not.
Shakespeare.
Holy fuck, how did we forget Shakespeare?
Why don't you just tell us?
Louise
I'm
Hay.
trying to
Just
say
tell us who it is.
Louise Hay.
Is it Andrew Hamilton?
Nancy Cara.
Well...
Steele. Daniel Steele.
No, it's Agatha Christie.
Oh.
I wouldn't
Hercule
have got that.
Poirot, Miss Marple, best-selling novelist of all time. Good on you, Agatha. She had to write up under a male name at the start because no one wanted to read a book written by a chick, you know.
That was a great question.
Yeah, that was a really good question.
Yeah, we all learned a lot.
Coitus interruptus is the Latin term for which sexual maneuver?
Okay, wait.
I was
I
going to
always
guess it
thought-
interrupting.
Yeah. Stopping sex.
Yeah, it's a method. It's a sexual method.
Pull out.
Ooh.
Pulling out before coming.
That's correct, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Did you just Google the
That was
two
good.
words?
I actually did study Latin.
No, that was how I learned it. What is the only food that never spoils?
Is water technically food or no?
It's not that.
Well, it depends, because like sometimes they put a cheeseburger in the ground and it's still fine. Like a month later.
Say something.
Maybe
Anything.
sardines.
Cashew.
Can we steal?
You can't steal, but you can show everyone how smart you are by knowing the answer.
Is the answer honey?
The answer is honey.
Yes!
Is honey a food?
That's good.
I said Milton knew that one.
What is the name of the 7th planet in our solar system?
Wait,
Still, I've
does
checked.
the sun count as one of the planets or no?
No.
Okay.
The sun is a star.
Why doesn't Elon Musk help us travel to the sun?
What is it? Mercury, Venus, Earth,
No,
Mars.
What are you doing?
And that's what else you got?
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay. Is that the correct answer? Is that what you're locking in?
If you're telling me to lock that in, I'll lock that in.
I'm not telling you to lock that in.
Would you say I should lock in Venus over that answer?
I can't give you any more
Is
information.
this like a workshop thing of like a mentoring system?
Well, I think Abby was in Uranus.
Yeah, just
Mars.
send it. No, Jupiter, not Mars.
Okay, Jupiter.
The correct answer was Uranus.
I told you. I was like, I didn't know it, but I was like, it's Hammo's question. It's probably Uranus.
So I'm going to go Uranus.
Yeah, Uranus.
Okay, so you guys got a pathetic 2 correct
Well, that's
for a
good.
measly
Oh, we were having fun.
100 grand.
Wait.
So they've racked up.
I think I broke out.
If my math is correct, you have racked up 287.5k, which is far less than their massive 400k.
Nice.
But means that the total money pool is 687.5 thousand k.
Whoa.
We actually get this money.
687,000.
We actually get this money.
Yeah.
If it.
It's legit money.
Okay, it's not broken.
It's legit money.
That's crazy. Okay, I definitely want to keep playing this game.
All right, well, that's the end of the regular season rounds. I'm your host, Quiztima Aguilera, and we are...
Really stretching now.
We're on to the final round, which I call the money shot, because I'm going to shoot a load of hot quiz all over you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Now it's time for the final round.
Ooh.
Spooky.
This time, we're pulling all the money together. So Team Syphilis Gates really has been doing the heavy lifting on bringing some money to the table. They're both completing head-to-head.
What? We're completing head to
Oh,
Ted.
Ted's the guy under our thing.
Head-to-head.
Yeah, Ted.
Ted versus Milton.
Now we're pulling all the cash, and the guys are going head-to-head with a final round. Fingers are on buzzers. Now, can we just hear what your buzzers are?
Do you want to put your finger?
Okay.
Helen Fang.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like
Helen Fang.
In this round, whichever team gets the most right answers wins all the money.
That seems completely fair.
Okay. So first one to buzz gets first crack at the question. If you get it wrong, the other team has a chance to answer. Question 1 in the final sudden death money shot jizz round. What is the name of the...
We didn't get the question.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
know.
go on.
Oh,
What
no,
is
no,
it?
but they've...
No,
yeah.
he fucking.
Okay, what
please
is
no.
it? What words did you say up to?
what is the name of?
Okay. Okay, we got this, Abby. Okay. What is the name of?
All right, we can do this. Let's do it. Okay, so it's Hamo's question. Hamo came up with the questions. Like Uranus, it's going to be something stupid. What is the name of their hit best-selling book by Andrew Hamilton?
It might be a bundle of sticks.
It's not that. Go back to the drawing board.
I'm going to say, shall I answer it?
We don't know the question.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh my God, I cannot believe how wrong that was. The question is, what is the name of the French satirical magazine that had 12 staff
I know that.
brutally murdered in 2016 in Paris?
Yes. You just cheated about 12 staff being
You gotta press the buzzer.
brutally
Well,
murdered.
it's named after.
Press the buzzer.
It's got to be named after the guy. The Charlie Hebdo.
Correct.
I knew that as well.
Okay, question 2. What do you call a dog that can do magic?
A labracadabrador.
Correct.
Yeah. See?
So 1 apiece. All right.
If you're in Dubai and you're running a
Fucking water, bro.
Don't engage.
Hit him once. I'm cutting off his way. I'm cutting off.
Well, y'all have some food.
No, don't engage. Don't hit him with the pork chop.
No! What are you doing? No! Why?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Water run.
I don't get it. Explain it. I had a yo. I had a pork chop sword. Also, my compass is wrong. Why am I gonna say 400 blocks when he's 100 blocks away? Explain.
I do have a pork chop sword, bro. Just get a real sword.
Bro, punch him with
like
pork
20
chop.
minutes.
No way, bro. No way. Alright, Papa P. Alright.
Why? That is bad. You gotta be able to win these engagements. Like, you had an advantage. You're in so much armor. They have nothing.
Well, you guys,
you don't lead with the sword. Like, there's no way you lead with the sword.
I'm close.
Like, the axe is just better. For sure.
He's running.
You lead with the axe crit. You give up a free hit. Like,
well, you guys, it's not the time.
you're here. Okay, you're healed. Perfect. Back off.
I'm close.
Time your hit with your axe. But instead, you go in your inventory with your back turned.
Running.
Get hit. You're now down a hit in the exchange already before you even started. That's already, you're down a hit. You haven't even started the exchange yet.
He has a
Then
shield.
you're turned around and you're engaging with a sword. If that was an axe right there, he's half health. Someone that's in no armor getting crit with an iron axe like that, boom, half health. That guy's now 1 hit, but now he's not. He's probably and you got a normal hit with the sword, he's probably similar health to you, and he got another hit on you as well. And then now again, you probably are back on your axe at this point. Instead you missed time to jump. You're hitting on the way up, and you're tanking a hit. You're not even using your shield. Like, use your shield here.
He's running. He has a
pull
shield.
your shield up.
Wait, don't go in alone.
Boom, shield up right now. As soon as you realize, like as soon as you did that jump,
He has a
so like
shield.
right
Wait, don't go in.
here, when you realize that he's pushing you, and you're now landing on the ground, and you're not going to get a good crit on him, it's not going to be good timed, pull up your shield right now. Shield up, shield up, shield up, shield up, shield up, shield up. Then, his hit's blocked, and you can wait a little longer because you're in midair, and you get a crit instead of a normal hit, and you don't take any hit. But now, you just took a 4.5 heart hit.
Getting away from
Now, you're low. You're running. You still turn back around. It's like, just run, just run, just run, just run. Okay. If you had run initially, you might have a little more space, and you could ate this pork chop without taking a hit. Nice. Because you didn't run initially, now he's too close to you.
He's dead.
You can't eat.
Nice. Okay.
So,
XQC. He's running like a pussy.
And then it's like, yeah, look in your inventory for a boat. Just real quick. Don't do it at once. Like, you can look and then put it in later. So like, just open your inventory, see where you locate where your boat is.
100 blocks. I'm gonna corner him.
Guys, he has a shield. Be aware.
I have a shield as well. I have shield and Iron Axe. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm one of the best X.
Just get in the water. Don't fight them here. You're low. Like, heal up. Get your advantage. Back. Don't eat that. Like, you know he was already close. You didn't do anything special. You're not ahead of him. You curved around a tree. Like, that was your fastest move. You should not eat here.
Yup.
But you're very lucky you're not dead, because like that should have been. You should just be dead. But you get the eat off. In the water, just swim down. Swim straight ahead. Don't turn around. Why are you turning around? You're on 4 hearts. Don't turn around. And then you got lucky. You're hitting with the pork chop. It could have been another hit if you had the axe out.
Don't fight in water. Don't fight in water. Don't fight in
I
water.
will fight him in the fucking water,
now
bro.
it's like run. You have enough hunger to run.
Well, you have
enough hunger to run. Why are you fighting?
Bro, it's
fighting?
No!
Yeah. I think it's mostly choosing when to engage. Like, yeah, I mean, yes, he was using his pork chop and there was other stupid stuff, but like, he really was just making the wrong choices on when to engage. Like, just don't engage there at all. Run. You need to run and then get full health, come back. Don't be afraid to be a scaredy cat. Like, you're not a scaredy cat. It's smart. If you need to run and eat, you can run and eat. You're not being scared. You're not losing a fight if you run and heal and then come back into the fight. You're winning the fight if you engage smart with it. And of course, he also used the pork chop multiple times. But
in-game, of course.
yeah, there's a lot of. I feel like if I got in with him and like I taught him some stuff, I feel like genuinely within like an hour he could be a lot better. Like, because his movement's pretty good. He has smooth movement. He has decent. Like, sometimes he makes good decisions. His speedrunning isn't bad. Like, he has decent speedrunning. You know, like he is able. He got to Owl of the Nether really quickly. He did the Bastion route. You know, he knows. He has some skills. Like, I think like within an hour he could be improved a lot. It's just, I think there's a lot he doesn't know. Like, probably he doesn't know a lot about Axe PvP. And also he doesn't. I feel like the decision making with Manhunt, it's like, yeah, just you need to pay attention to your hunger a lot. Pay attention to the items you have, and then off of spawn, just like try and make more. Try and find opportunities. Like, try and find places. Just don't straight run. If you just keep running, you'll keep dying.
The mob gave it to him.
Also, I'm not broke. I made that shit.
Yo, Evan, can I also have a golden carrot?
Dude, I think you're cooked. Buddy, if I were you, I would stop it. I would stop it over you.
Because I'm running out of food.
It's another thing. He keeps running and running, even though he has still. You need to make decisions.
It's
not just running so you can get wood, because then you can only get one piece of wood. You're sacrificing health. It's like, wait.
Nice.
Oh, I need you, bro. He's close.
And then you're tanking instead of getting a hit off yourself. Like, now you're losing all your hunger and your health.
Like, I'm with you. Almost dead. He's almost. I got you, bro.
I'm with him once there or something.
I'm on your ass, man.
I
got your fucking chicken. Die!
I don't know.
Chicken jockey. Guys, kill him, please. Kill him, please. I'm so far away.
GG's. Nice. Yo, where's that? Okay, one more set. Yo, they're looking at the town. Also, I'll be honest with you. You guys misrepresented your experience in the game. Explain how you followed me in the ice when I played it almost perfectly.
We played it more perfectly.
Bro, if I'm right behind you and I'm catching up, you're not playing perfectly.
Also, actually,
it's a kid's game. You just hit spacebar.
You have to be aware we can boost each other if we just hit each other.
Hey! Get him!
Yo! Got a lot of stuff.
Here's an X!
Don't fight
He
them.
can't kill us all.
No point. First mistake. No point. X. Think about it. Think about it. You just spawned in. You've moved 2 blocks. You have a gold axe. Why would you ever fight them? It does not matter if you got full diamond and a diamond axe. You don't kill them. Just ignore them. You're wasting your durability. If you kill them, they're just going to respawn. And guess what they're going to have? Full hunger and the same items they have now. It's not like they have something you're taking away from them. Get the hell away. Get the hell out of town. Just run. Just run away. That's it. Get away from them. That should be your #1 priority right now. You got great stuff. You have 7 gold. You have gold helmets. You have a golden apple. You have a golden axe. You could be using that axe durability to get wood really quickly because it's a gold axe. Leave. Get away. It's so frustrating. Why are you fighting them? What? Like I don't know what it is. Is it like an aura thing? Like he wants to aura farm. Like he wants to like 4v1 them. Like kill a couple of them or don't aura farm. X, it's not a time to aura farm. It's a time to take your items and get the hell out because you got lucky and you got good stuff.
Can't kill us all.
Yeah,
just run. What is this?
Right here.
What is this decision?
Keep on attacking.
Good call. Thank you.
I'm hitting One for his fun of it. I'm hitting One for fun of it.
And now you've used up some of your food. You're fighting again. Just run. Just run. Please. I'm begging you. Just run. Leave. Don't fight them. They have nothing. What's the point? Run. Just leave. Go away. You're eating your gold apple. What is wrong with you? Just don't fight them. Why are you fighting them? Why are you running towards spawn? You had such a good start. You could use that for getting wood.
Yeah, but how is it
Oh
so
my
bad,
God.
though?
But everything that shimmers.
What is this?
Don't boost me. Don't boost me.
No! Why you say that so late? Why you say that so late?
You fucking idiot, bro.
Yo, bro, you said.
I should have gotten wood. Fudge.
Yes, you should have gotten wood. Thank you.
Wait, there's a cost.
You know this as well. It's just the experience. Like after you've done a bunch of manhunts, realizing what you should and shouldn't do.
Castle.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps. I add my teammates as watchers so they're in the loop. ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
Oh no.
That was guys, if you want to know the best example of what not to do at the beginning of a manhunt, it's that. That was the example of what not to do. Don't fight them because they have nothing and killing them does nothing. If you get weapons, don't use them right away. Don't use them on them. There's no point. Use them on food. Use them on wood. If it's an axe, you know what I mean? If you have items like golden apples, use them strategically. Don't use them as food. Don't use them when you're getting hit to death with your hands. Lead them, go far away. Lead them down a cave to where they're trapped. Then eat the golden apple. Then fight them because then they have nowhere to run. They're not just gonna ping pong you around above spawn. Put yourself into a situation that only you can live because you have the golden apple. Like you're going down a big cave and you can drown and they're all going to drown. I don't know. Do something strategic. Think about it. You have all these items. You got blessed by Minecraft.
There is like 1 HP. Just hit him, Uni.
Yeah, okay. I'll kill him.
It was rage bait.
I'll kill him.
Jeez, that was crazy.
We stay on his house, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
What is the effect that he has, Yamato?
It's like defense.
It's extra armor And you're about to get clapped, brother. You have no idea what I got nothing to it.
Bro. What are you gonna clap us with, bro? What are you gonna clap us with? Wheat? You got nothing, bro. You got nothing.
Look, guys, put it for you guys. I give you the
I'll take it. I'll take it. Cheers. Fuck him up, Yamato.
He's dead.
As per usual.
Nice.
Snows.
You can use this to eat.
Wait.
Eat.
I can boost in a second as well.
Eat.
I'm hitting.
Go, let's play mode, guys.
Now you're eating.
I'm hitting with kartoffel.
Oh wait, you guys are right behind him. You can use you can like dive down in the water and eat while you're going down. Because it'll slow you down. So you can eat the exact same speed that you can eat.
It's fine, relax. I know what I'm doing.
That means he's low HP. That means he's low HP. He just gave away so much information without even knowing.
I'm dead.
No.
I know.
Oh. Oh, that was actually close.
Who's that? Yo.
That could've been cool.
Now explain how nobody dies with golden axe full crits.
I died.
Explain it.
When you Axe, listen. When you press spacebar and you jump, on your way down, then you press left click. That's called a critical.
That's called a luxury. On a server, I have to get whatever I can. I can't do that.
Yeah, but you don't have to get whatever you can. You have. Who would
Things like the site security, waste disposal of the project, because you will have waste from different subcontractors and suppliers. The scaffolding will be used by so many different subcontractors and teams, and these kind of issues. The facilities, the welfare facilities, which will be used also by everybody within the site. It gives us also indication of that and how we deal with that, how we manage that in the most appropriate way. And now, when we deal with costs and unit costs coming from previous projects, there are adjustments and assumptions we need to consider to improve the accuracy of our estimation for the current project or future projects. So, for example, bills of quantities for projects will be too complex and detailed. And when we compare that bills of quantities of a current project or future project with a previous project, we need to acquire that kind of knowledge and to be smart in these type of comparisons, so that we will be able to use unit costs and cash flows of previous projects for future projects. The variations in the work itself from this project, project X to project Y. We also need to do a bit of analysis and understanding of these variations and the variability and the impact of the variations on costs as well. We also need to take into consideration the inaccuracies and the human errors of estimators and quantity surveyors, and to try to minimize that. Eliminating it is a bit very difficult, but try to minimize these kind of inaccuracies. And as I said earlier, whatever we do, we build up forecasting models based on statistical analysis, based on mathematical analysis, and also regression analysis. And then we move to more sophisticated models using fuzzy logic and neural networks. And nowadays we use artificial intelligence as well for these forecasting models. But at the end of the day, the accuracy will always be an issue. How these models perform will always be an issue. The better the accuracy, the better performance of the model, that is better for us. But because of the different risks, of the different uncertainties, of the differences in nature of projects, this will impact the performance of these models and accuracies. Now, for the cost value reconciliation, what we want to do here, we want to compare the initial plans and initial costs and initial S-curve with the actual. So, and in doing so, it gives us all these indications which I talked about earlier about our performance according to time and according to cost, these two issues. When we look at that, if we have a markup which is different from one type of a phase of the project to the other, different from one activity to the other, this complicate things for us. And we need to be careful, because in some of these examples, which we used in the first part, the assumption is that the markup is uniform and it stays the same throughout the duration of the project and throughout all activities and phases. I think one example, we changed that so that we have a feeling of a bit of more reality. But many examples, we do that. But that we also in practice, we do that because of the time-consuming issue and complexity issue of doing more detailed markup analysis as well. Okay, sometimes retention also is reality, and we need to deal with it. But sometimes in some of these examples, we didn't consider retention, for example, just to simplify also the calculations and the details we go into. Now, we also have an issue of when we deal with our suppliers. When we deal with our suppliers, there are, for example, for some components of the project, whatever these components, heating system or air con system, or the material, for example, the different types of material, concrete mix or steel or whatever. We have suppliers. There is a market price for these type of materials or these type of components or plants. But also, through our supply chain, dealing with certain suppliers for a very long time, with so many orders from our side, we can get discounts for economy of scale, if you like. And that is part of our markup at the end of the day, but we need to also consider that the special prices we get from special suppliers compared to the market prices. And when we build up our tender documents and profit margin and cash flow, we also need to take that into account. Yeah, and another thing is there are two levels of breaking down the costs. One level, activity level and phases, different phases of the project, and another level within the activity, there will be different elements, which mainly the labor cost, as we have seen in one of the examples, the labor cost, the material cost, and the plant cost. We also need to do the breakdown. After the breakdown of costs of activities, we need to do the breakdown of the different elements within the activity as well. Okay. Now, if we want to look at a little bit more detailed cost breakdown, there are issues which we need to look at, which are listed here, and which we are going to go through the details of each one of them. So direct labor, only subcontracting labor only, materials, own stores. Again, this is another issue. We will come to the details. If you have some of the supply chain or some of the subcontractors part of your organization, part of your main contracting organization, because there are some main contractors here in UAE and in UK and other countries, they will have manufacturing arm. They will have some suppliers arm as well within the business units within the main contractor holding company. Nominated suppliers and nominated subcontractors create a lot of issues we need to deal with, come with so many risks as well we need to deal with. So let's go through each one of them in a bit of detail here. Before that, this is one slide about closing down of costs and depending on the contract clauses as well. We will have normally monthly evaluation and measurement and certification and payments. We also need to reconcile these on this monthly basis between the initial cost and the actual costs as well. And we need to look at the clauses of the contract where we have to do each one of these issues till we receive the payments or we make the payments to our suppliers and subcontractors. And this is just one example of 2 weeks here. So this is the list, and we are going to go through a bit of details of each one of these cost breakdown issues. Direct labor. So for direct labor, we need to look at timesheets, and these timesheets will have lots of different information and data within it, because this will help us also later in the analysis of our own direct labor as well, and their impact on our projects and our profitability of projects. The hours spent on site. Here, there is a complication. For direct labor, and even for our project managers as well, and engineers and quantity surveyors, sometimes 100% of their time will be on one project only. But sometimes that is not the case. And they will be 20% in project B, 70% in project C, and another 10% in project F, for example. And that will complicate things and our analysis and evaluation later as well. We need to take that into consideration. The timesheets. The timesheets, that is part of the timesheets. Also, when the timesheets goes from one month to the other, that is overlapping periods, because these are different overlapping periods as well. So each month should be treated individually, but this is a continuous operation, all these kind of things. And what is the impact? What is the percentage of work completed till the end of this week or the end of this month, and so forth? Because this is also part of the analysis and evaluation. And how we divide the cost between this month and the next month according to the percentage completed of the work this month and that month, and so forth. Labor only subcontracting. Now we need to check these subcontractors. We need to check also, it is part of our obligation because there are so many challenges and problems, especially in UK and some other countries under strict labor laws and things like that. You need to make sure, for example, in UK, there is the minimum wage. So when you have labor-only subcontracting, you need to make sure that this subcontractor, they don't pay their laborers lower than the minimum wage. You will be responsible also and accountable for that if things go wrong. So you need to do your checks and evaluation of labor-only subcontractors. Then depending on the nature of work for these subcontractors with you, the gross payment to date, and if you have any delays, this is your responsibility, obviously, and how that will impact your situation if also things go to arbitration or litigation as well. But you need to record all of that, and you need to follow up. Obviously, there will be some standard forms to help you and support you in managing that contractual arrangement with labor-only subcontracting. Materials, the way we order the materials, the way we have relationships with our suppliers. We put inquiries to some of our suppliers. We got the feeling of the market prices, and then we do the comparisons. After we put the inquiries, we get the quotations back, let's say from few suppliers, and then we do these kind of comparisons and analysis, not just for the prices, but also for the history of these suppliers abiding by time and deadlines, quality of the material they supply or the products they supply. All of these, we do all of that kind of calculations. Then we pick up one of them and place the official order. And when we send that letter, that is legally binding letter in English law, and then and in many other countries as well. So and you will be responsible to make the payments, even if you change your mind when you place that order. It is the contract, okay? Although you will have the detailed contract as well. Also, delivery notes to confirm material supplied, because we need to record all of that after we get the material, and they will come in different batches and different days, and especially if we are doing just-in-time techniques, for example, especially for big items. If we are doing prefabrication and off-site manufacturing, then we will receive very big items, and sometimes 3D items like a whole kitchen or bathrooms or whatever. So we need just-in-time techniques. We need also to monitor and manage that in the most appropriate way. Invoicing, receiving of notifications first, and then invoices, and how we manage that. Authority to make the payment and the approvals. That is also part of how we manage supplies of materials. When we have our own supply facility, we have our own stores, but still we need to go through the same procedure when we deal with our material suppliers, because this will be costs incurred to this project specifically, and we need to know that at the end of the day. So even if we have our own stores of different materials and different products. We need to go through the same procedure in the previous slide as well. Nominated suppliers. Nominated suppliers, if the client, this is part of the contract between the client and the main contractor. This creates tensions, just like nominated subcontractors as well, which will come in a minute. So again, this is an issue which we need to manage very carefully for the main contractor, as well as the client. The client, they need to be very careful about nominated suppliers by them. The relationship between the main contractor and the nominated supplier, sometimes we may find some tensions in that relationship, and the loyalty of the nominated suppliers to the main contractor and to the client, because the client, effectively the client appointed them and nominated them to the main contractor. Okay, now there are different ways of contractual arrangements, but mainly the main contractor will have a direct contractual arrangement with the nominated supplier. In some cases, the client will have a direct contract arrangement with the nominated suppliers sometimes. Again, we need to manage that in an appropriate way. Similar to material nominated procedure, similar procedure to labor-only subcontractors. We talked about that. Nominated subcontractors. This is even more complicated. If the nominated subcontractor has got a direct relationship with the client, then this is a totally different situation from if the nominated subcontractor has got a direct relationship with the main contractor, which is the norm. So in that case, the nominated subcontractor will do the work, and because the nominated subcontractor work with the main contractor and will do the work, will submit the work, will be verified and approved, and certification will come. But because of the direct relationship with the client, and the payment in that case will come from the client, if the direct relationship between the nominated subcontractor is with the client. If the direct relationship, contractual relationship with the main contractor, then everything will be done between the main contractor and subcontractor. But the tension will come that the loyalty of this subcontractor will be with the client as well. And this is where the tension will be created between the main contractor and the client. If the subcontractor is underperforming, then the main contractor will not be prepared to take the responsibility, especially if the main contractor at the beginning notified the client that, for example, in the past or whatever from history, they know that this nominated subcontractor is not doesn't perform well, and they gave some examples of previous projects and these kind of issues. Hire plans. Again, invoices will be processed similar to the steps for the materials in the previous slide. Here, for the higher plants, because some plants will go for few months, some plants will go for longer or shorter period, and you need to, obviously, they will have impact on the cash flow, and the actual cash flow as well, and the value as well. So we need to also be aware of how we are going to distribute that costs of higher plant throughout the time they stay on site. Sometimes they stay idle. Sometimes we may need a plant for a specific time, and there is a gap, and we may need it again for other activities later. But there is a gap in between. If the plant will stay idle, but we will pay the rent for the plant. In that case, this will be included as well. Okay. Okay, external valuation. Now, client quantity surveys, they prepare, when they prepare the bills of quantities for the tender documents, they will have different sections. Many of you have dealt with this in their experience and on a daily basis. So the bills of quantities will include preliminaries, measured work, materials on site, and materials shipped, because the payment for materials arrived on site but not erected, for example, or not, for example, air conditioning components, or any type of material, windows, doors, arrived on site but not installed. There is a payment, percentage of payment. But material shipped, you need to come up with the proof that this material is shipped from China or whatever place already. You get also a percentage of the payment as well. And when it arrives on site, you get another percentage of the payment. And when you install it, you get the full payment afterwards. Another section, nominated subcontractors and nominated suppliers. Another section about professional sums and variations, fluctuations, and claims. And this will also be part of the contract clauses as well. Also, how accurate these valuations will be depends on the complexity and the type of elements and components, and the type of and also the fluctuation in the market of the prices of these components, all of that. So we need to do some adjustments as well before we go into reconciliation with the initial costs. And also there will be change requests which will come into the equation and will affect also the whole thing and all cash flows as well. So what we call external valuation, this is the valuation prepared and done by the client representative, mainly the quantity surveyor, and the quantity surveyor of the contractor. They take that into consideration and do the amendments based on these external valuation by the client or the client representative, and then when they do that, the accuracy will improve as well. And this done by the contractor we call it internal valuation by the quantity surveyors of the contractor. Yes, I think there is a question, please. No? Okay. Thought that there is a question. Variations and claims. That's another thing which will affect cash flows and monitoring and control of projects. Now, undervalued or omitted from valuation, these variations and claims. So change request, and based on that, the change request will have, and depending on the size as well as the frequency of change request, because there are constraints and limitations according to standard forms of contract. If you put a change request which exceeds certain percentage, then the contractor, the main contractor, they have the right to change the unit price, the unit cost of that component. Either you increase it by a certain percentage or you decrease it by a certain percentage, the change request, then within the limit of the clauses of the contract, then the contractor won't be able to change the unit cost. But if it exceeded the unit, then the contractor will be able to change the unit cost. If there are variations you submitted as a contractor and not got approved by the client representative, then this will be a claim. So then you will put in a claim. Claims, we deal with claims in different ways, depending also on the contract clauses. And claims could be between the main contractor and the client, or between subcontractors and main contractor, or suppliers and main contractor. All of them, they can have claims between them. And when you put in a claim, then depending on the type of contract, if how you're going to deal with the claim, is it going to be arbitration, or if arbitration failed, you go to litigation, and it depends on the contract clauses. Then we manage claims. If you win the claim, then it will be part of the payments for the client. Or if you lost the claim, then it's either you go to the next step, escalate it, or you just agree and then you won't be paid. Okay. Any questions or comments? Any points you want to make?
Is there any software so far to do all these analysis that we are studying?
Well, there are different platforms and software, but yeah, and there are many of them actually in the marketplace, commercial software, and they do many of them overlap of what they're doing and with functionalities, but some of them, they have more functionalities than the other. But there are many of them in the market actually. And
Also,
all these things nowadays, they are done based on some platforms and automation systems. Yes.
I know you already explained, but what is valuation certificate? Can you just explain a bit?
The certification, this is when the contractor, they submit documents for payment at the end of the month. Then the client representative, they look at these documents, work completed and the cash flow and everything. And if they agree, then they approve. And that means it is certified by the client. And in that case, the main contractor will get the payment or should get.
Valuation certificate. This is valuation certificate, correct?
Yes, this is a valuation for the certification. Is that right? Yes. Okay. If it is not approved, then the valuation, which we call it external valuation by the client, if it is not approved and not agreed, then the client will return it back to the main contractor with some notes and comments, and this work completed percentage is not as we analyzed and evaluated it, and it is instead of 20%, it is only 15%, and then if the contractor agree, then they will receive, based on that, they will receive the payment based on the modification done by the client. If not, then they need to put in a claim. Okay, if they disagree. Okay. Then we go to cost control system. Now, when we appoint the project manager, it depends also from one company to the other, but the owner, the project manager normally would be the owner of the budget of the project. And that means he has the authority. He makes or she makes decisions based on that authority and ownership of the budget. He will be responsible also for the achievements and success of the project. Yeah, there will be so many different issues which will come into the equation affecting the success or failure of the project, and proper analysis will be undertaken and to know the causes of that. If it is suppliers issues, delays, subcontractors, if it is management issues within the project team, whatever, there will be different causes in that. Now, what we need to do proper forecasting, and for this forecasting of costs and cash flows, and for the whole budget of the project, we use, as we said previously, we use different methods, different systems, different software. We do all these different types of use of different forecasting models. And as I said also, the accuracy and the performance depends on the data we use and on the technique we used, how appropriate the technique is, and how reliable the data is as well. But we also need to have within that forecasts, we need to have and to take into consideration different risks, different issues, and also different decisions we can make to mitigate these risks. And these are the scenarios which I talked earlier, and the simulation analysis and sensitivity analysis which we can undertake as well to give us different scenarios. The cost recording, collecting of data during the construction stage also needs to be suitable and work hand in hand with the forecasting models and the cash flow. And we need to do this collection and recording of cost data on weekly basis and monthly basis depending on the type of project and complexity and all those sort of things, but also that incur cost. So when we do this data collection for the costs on weekly basis or monthly basis and do all these analyses and prepare these documents, that also is part of the cost. And sometimes we can do it as overhead costs within the project itself, but that also incur costs as well. This point about the cost should be subjected to variance analysis. This is what I talked about the sensitivity analysis and the different scenarios because of the different risks as well. And also we need to look at the deviations during the construction stage. We need to monitor and analyze and manage deviations, and deviations will come from different sources, either direct change requests, so this will be recorded and there is a way of managing that, or because of the materializing of risks and uncertainties. So we will have deviations because of that. And these type of risks could have really big impact on projects, depending on the type of risk and the frequency. So the impact and the frequency of the risk, and depending on that, the deviation, the magnitude of the deviation will be also calculated from obviously from the initial budget of the project. Another also important point, we need to look at the impact and implications of cost on time and on quality. So we may be able to reduce the cost, but we have lower quality of components for the project. So the initial requirements and specs of the project, for example, for certain type of aircon, and also certain models produced by certain manufacturers. And then we move to to reduce the cost, we move to another system with different manufacturer and different level of quality. Then this is the impact of cost on quality and specs and requirements. Is that part of a deviation which is based on a change request from the client? This is one thing. Other things, the contractors, unfortunately, there are other ways of doing things, but also that may lead to claims and arbitration and litigation and issues like that. But we need to manage and be aware of the implications of cost on quality, and also the implications of cost on time. Again, here, if we increase, for example, the manpower or increase the number of equipments or plants, we may end the project earlier than expected. But that yes, that is the implication on time, but the cost increased, or vice versa. Sometimes even sometimes, and also the time will have implication on cost, and the quality will have implication on cost, vice versa as well. And now this is the trade-off between cost, time, and quality, which we call it the golden triangle. And depending on the project, depending on the times within the year and seasons, this trade-off between cost, time, and quality needs to be managed in the appropriate way for the success of the project. So if we are talking about, for example, I will give you some examples here. If we are talking about Olympic Games, so if we are talking about Olympic Games, time is most crucial, but not on the it could be on the consequences of increasing cost, but quality also need to be kept as well. So Olympic Games, they have a deadline, number of years, maybe 8 years. When you picked up as a country to do the Olympic Games, you will have 8 years or sometimes 12 years to prepare, to construct all the facilities and to prepare all the transportation system, the stadiums, everything. So that deadline will not move. That deadline of the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games will not move. You need to sort out yourself. And we have in history, for example, for the Olympic Games, we have examples of Olympic Games who were very tight, and we can't consider them as success. And you can look it up because this is recorded. I can say, to be honest, the exact examples. But there was a failure example in Europe, and to the last minute, they were doing pavements up till a day or two before the opening ceremony. And there are success stories in Olympic Games. One of them is the London Olympic Games. It was a success story. But more successful story is a Beijing Olympic Games project and program. They're ahead of time, few months before the opening ceremony. They completed everything and they're just waiting for the opening ceremony. So this is one example of how we do the trade-off between time, quality, and cost. But if it is a project, let's say extension, you have a small extension in your back garden, in your house. And here, it depends on how deep your pocket is. You may cut some quality. You say, well, yeah, I wanted that aircon or heating system in this extension, but now, no, I want another one, cheaper one, because I don't have the money for that one, which I plan to have. Then you cut on quality because of the cost consideration. So these are the examples of how you make these kind of trade-off and management between cost, time, and quality. Okay, this is an example of cost value reconciliation. And this is a project. We have the gross value of work certified, 14 million and a bit, like here. The contract sum, 27 million and a bit. The projected final account, it is not 7 million as it stays. There is 2 here missing. So it is 27,523 and a bit. Just if you can change that, please. The contract duration, total 86 weeks. The contract time elapsed so far. So we are in the point of time, end of week 36. So 50 weeks remaining. So the work executed to date, 14 million and a bit. This is the one we got there. Adjusted provisional sums, this 111,000 and a bit here. Variations, as you can see, 361 and a bit here, 1,000. Agreed claims, so there were some claims. Agreed claims, 50,000. Fluctuations, 0, because there are clauses about fluctuations. If there are material price fluctuations or whatever, inflation, interest rate, all of these issues, we can adjust based on that. There are some equations in standard forms of contract clauses. So the total gross is 14 million. So there's the summation of all of these, 14,567,000 and a bit. Retention is, we need to take out 40,357. Total net, 14,527,000 and a bit. Okay. So we want to do the analysis of value and cost here. And we want to the components. So we have labor, subcontractors, plant, as I move my cursor, materials, overheads, total gross, retention, and then the total net. So the labor value so far is 2,400,000. This is the price, the value. Subcontractors 6,400,000. Plant 1,307,000. Materials, overheads, as you can see, the total gross, which is the total gross here, that total gross before deduction of retention. Then we deduct the retention, and then we have the total net, which is this one here. So what is the cost? So this is the value. This is according to the tender documents. This is the value so far, week 36. So what is the cost of labor? This is the cost of labor to the contractor, 2,301,000 and a bit. So what is the net? So this is the value. This is according to the progress so far, end of month 36. And this is the cost so far. So the profit, we are making profit on the labor component or element, 98,000. Then for the subcontractors, we are making a profit of 8,000 and a bit based on this cost. For the subcontractors, for the plant, we are making a loss for the plant. 4,000, almost 5,000, 4,965. For the materials, we are making a loss, 202,000. For the overheads, we are making profit as indicated here. For the total gross, we are making this profit 189, taking the retention, then the total net, we are making a profit of 148,767. Then we come and do the analysis where we made profit. We look at the lessons and how we have managed to achieve that profit. Is it more than we expected, less than we expected, that profit itself? When we made loss, we come and do also analysis. What are the reasons and causes why we have done that, why we have incurred that loss, and how we learn the lessons here and how we improve in these components and these items accordingly. So this is the benefit of doing these kind of analysis. Okay. Right. Thank you. And any questions, comments, points? So next week will be a tutorial based for this unit, and in the people and organization, there were so many questions about the exam and these kind of arrangements. If you have any question about the lecture, tonight lecture, or if you have any general questions as well about the final online exam, which is online, or any type of questions, please. I will stop sharing. Just 1 second.
I have a question about the exam. So originally we got the email saying that it was going to be on the original date as per the exam schedule, and then we got the exam schedule out a couple of days ago, and it's near the end of April. Is that correct?
Yes. This is a good point. Actually, it came yesterday.
Yes,
as
yesterday.
Well.
Yeah.
There is an update for the exam. I'm not sure you are talking about the updated version. Have you got the updated version timetable?
Yeah, and I think it was the 24th of April. I might be wrong. I don't have it in front of me.
Yes. Okay. So
something like, I just wanted to double check.
Yes, there is an updated version of the exam. And in that updated version, also there is an important information that the exams, instead of being 2 hours exam, they are all online exam. And there are some coursework in other in other courses. But for the D31CG, Construction Financial Management, it is online exam. All online exam for Dubai campus, they are 24 hours, not 2 hours. So previously, they were 2 hours. And in Edinburgh and in Malaysia, they are still 2 hours only exam. But for Dubai only campus, the exam is going to be 24 hours. And in that updated exam timetable, you will see it says, for example, X date, and it says the time where the paper will be released. So at that time, if you go to the link before that time, you won't find it. On that time, the exam paper will be released. You download it, you work on it for 24 hours. Before the end of the 24 hours, please upload your response and your answers. Okay.
Okay, so I had another question, but I think you've just answered it, because in other online exams I've done, they kind of locked your computer and they can and you're watched during that time. So we can actually download that and then work on it individually and then upload it. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you have 24 hours.
That's great.
You have 24 hours for the exam till you upload it again.
And then is there a mock exam released a week prior to that?
No, okay. In the timetable, it says, I think experiment area or something like that. So in one of the columns, and this is just for you to familiarize yourself with downloading and uploading. There is a space there which will be created. So you can use that. But I'm not sure when that will be available. I think maybe a week earlier or something. You need to check the exam timetable.
Yes, it will be in 14th of April, Tuesday.
Yeah, if you can enlarge that, please. If you can make it a little bit bigger, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay, it is here, yeah. So it says a little bit lower. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. So, no. Yeah, okay. So D31CG, active area for downloading exam and uploading answers will be available from 14th of April. And then exam date is 21st of April. And start time, Dubai local time, 9 o'clock in the morning. and then 24 hours later or before, I think it needs to be before, you need to upload your answer. Now, this is what I said also yesterday. Some of you also attended the class of people and organization yesterday. Please make sure that you have enough time to upload the paper, because there will be so many candidates uploading their papers at this last 20 minutes or half an hour. And what I said also, if you have any issues, any hiccups of uploading the paper, what you need to do, you need to, in that minute, contact the exam team. You received, I think, email from them, maybe. It is Raz, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember the exact email address for them. But it is not me. I can't, because they will log your email time and minute. And if it is better also to attach your solution and send that email saying that you got a problem uploading the paper. Because when they receive that email, straight away they log it with the time they received it. And that time will be the time you submitted your paper for them. Then they will send us the marking staff and instructors. They will send us this information and the log with everything. Because, and make sure, please, you don't cross the line of the 24 hours. 1 minute later, and the penalty will kick off. And this is also, I said it to those who attended yesterday. So just make sure that you don't have any 1 minute later of submitting your paper, please. So that it's a hefty penalty deducted, the marks deducted from your total mark you get. So, so this is important, please.
I have another question. Prior
Yes,
to getting the spring break, the timetable had said something about doing a mock exam. Are we still going to have time to do that, or?
No, unfortunately, and this is also a question yesterday. For this, fortunately for this course, we will finish all the material and all tutorials. For the people and organization course of yesterday, there is a topic, a whole unit, which we are not going to teach, because this is the policy and the instructions of the university, that we don't do a lot of concentration and try to rush it and complete everything in these 2 weeks. So people or organization, there is a whole unit which will not be covered. But for this course, construction financial management, we will cover all material and all tutorials. But there won't be a week for revision. But there is sample papers in Canvas, which you can go through. I hope that many of you already downloaded the papers on Canvas, and you can work on them as well. And there will be, there is another thing here for this time for construction financial management. The first question, normally in previous years, when you look at them, it is essay type question. This time, the first question will be a case study question, and you will receive an email recently, maybe either end of this week or next week, end of next week, from centrally from all teams. This is a Denver team, a Dubai team here, myself and the others, and also Malaysia team. The first question will not be just essay type question. It will be a question of comparisons, and you will receive a brief. You haven't received that brief, is that right? Yet. So you will receive that brief about the first question, and it will be based on case study analysis of two companies. That brief case study of two companies, and you will do the comparisons of the financial status quo of these two companies. So this is the difference for the first question. Then the second question and third question, they will be the same as previous years.
Where can we find previous year question paper?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that because I don't see it on Canvas.
They should be there. There is sample of exam in Canvas.
We have only for people organization, but for financial, I don't think we see.
I think it's not there.
Yes, for construction finance, we don't have. Yeah, we don't have. We have only for people management.
Just 1 second. I thought that there is, but okay. If there isn't, then I will contact Edinburgh and Malaysia, and we will definitely make it available. I will double check that. Don't worry, but it should be there every year. It is there. Okay, carry on with other questions. I will just check that. I will also just repeat that first question as well. Just 1 second. Brief about the first question. Any other more questions? I'm just going to Canvas. Any other points or issues you want to make?
Just to reconfirm, Mr. Taha, we're not going to have any mock tests for this subject, right?
No, in the timetable slots of the construction financial management, there was a revision session. There was no a mock exam. It says a revision session, and this is what we used to do every year. We will have just a revision session. We will go through the topics which we covered, which are 5 topics. We usually go through them. So this time we don't have a week for that. Yes, but there was no mock exam for this. Only this revision session.
So we are losing on the revision session for the subject and a chapter in people organization.
Yes, people and organization, unfortunately, there is a whole unit which will not be covered and which will not come in the exam, as I explained yesterday, because it is not covered for Dubai. It's not going to come to the for the exam, and because it's not covered. And there are other courses which has got similar situation where they omitted part of the course because it's not possible to cover that part. So all courses, and this is a university strategy. I think, I'm not sure if you've received on the updates anything about that, but I guess you have received it as well, that we are not going to rush it and try to put 3 weeks work into 2 weeks work. And this is what the university asked us as a staff to do. just to leave any uncovered units out, and to make sure that there is no question about them for Dubai in the exam. So this is what we have done. Okay, now I'm here. There are few of them here. How come you say there isn't?
On Canvas.
On Canvas? Now
Where
I got.
what are you looking under? Because I can't see anything.
You can share your screen because I'm also
just
on
let
Canvas, I
me
can't see.
share the screen here. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Oh, yeah, you can't see it. Give me a few seconds. Yeah, I noticed. Let me try. I'm trying to do something here. Hopefully it will work. Thank you so much for letting me know. This is very strange because it is ticked, but I can see the problem. If I manage to solve it, then I will solve it right now. If I didn't manage to solve it, I will need to go back to IT people. But hopefully I will try. I think I will I will give it a try. If you manage to see, you tell me. If you don't, then I will need to go back to IT team to help us in that.
I presume it'll be under, oh, I've lost it. Sorry, under the modules page.
Yes, yes. Mm. I think I managed, but I thought that I won't.
Yeah,
can you see it now, please?
Yeah, 2 mock exams, D3 1CG exam paper, May 2022, and then December 2019, 2020.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
So
there now.
I think yeah, I need to just remember the steps. I just did trial and error, to be honest, but it's okay. You have seen it, yeah, clearly.
Yeah, no, they are. I'll just double check they open.
Yeah, can you download? Yes, please. Check if you manage to see them and download them, please. Okay, open.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 2 of them, yeah? That's good.
Yeah, just checked one, but that's working fine.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for just letting me know. And I also, it's good I managed to do it rather than just wait another days for the IT people to sort it. But yeah, I hope all of you will be able to download them. They are there now. Yeah, okay.
And then just while we're talking about the exams, is there an answer paper to them so that we know if we're going through the steps correctly?
No, there is no solution.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no solution. But let me just repeat, please, if there are any other comments or questions, please bring them in. Let me just repeat that brief about the first question. So normally, during the past few years, we used to have the first question as essay type question with some scenarios as well. But this time, the scenario is different. The scenario will be, you will be provided by two companies as case studies, and you need to do comparisons, financial analysis comparisons. So you will get the annual reports of these two companies, and based on what we have done in this course, you will need to do, there will be specific questions. I mean, there will be specific questions. You need to do this comparison, and then this comparison, with specific issues. So you need to look at the two companies' documents, which will be provided, and then you will do these comparisons between them. Yeah.
So did you say as well that we'd be emailed the two companies prior,
Yes,
or will that
yes.
be on? Okay, great, thank you.
Yes, you will be emailed and put in Canvas the brief about this change, this scenario change of this is what you need to do, and you will be provided either straight away with the two companies themselves documents, or with another two companies which will be similar at the end of the day. So so this will be coming to you within days. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much.
Doctor, there will be a sample for this question?
Yes, yes. The whole question will be, no, I mean, the details of the question will be in the exam, but the whole brief will be sent to you, the whole brief, and how, what you need to do, the whole brief, and the annual reports. All this will be sent to you within days. We have the exam, you said, on the 20, which date the exam is?
23rd, I think. 21.
Sorry?
21.
21st. Okay. So you have the exam in the 21st, and within days now you will receive that brief about question 1. So you will have plenty of time. You have abundant of time till the exam. Yeah.
I mean here there will be like a sample for the question itself, or such as mock for
not a
for
sample. It is the whole brief. It's not just a sample, and you may get either two other companies or the same companies which you are going to do the comparisons in the exam for. It's either you will get the document itself, either two companies other than the two companies in the exam, which will be very similar, or the two companies which you are going to do the comparisons in the exam. You will get it. You will get the documents of them with the brief. With the brief of the question. This is the whole brief of the question, but not the questions themselves, because there will be specific questions for the comparisons, but the brief will cover what you need to do. I mean.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. It's also a very detailed brief, by the way. Yeah.
Mr. Taha, I think he's asking for like a sample solution for the sample question that we received just now. Since we don't have a revision class, at least a sample solution would help us.
Sample solution for the
question paper that we just uploaded. If you could have a sample solution, because we don't have a revision class.
To be honest, we haven't done this at all in the past, to be honest, because I mean, I don't think this will be approved to give you the solution of an exam.
Yeah, but in the past, at least they had a revision classes. We are losing on that one, right?
Yeah, but so still, for example,
we have some lenience for it.
Yeah,
somehow.
but this, if we give you a solution of an exam, then we have to give a solution for an exam for Edinburgh and Malaysia people. I think this is a very complicated issue. But for question one, at the other end, for question one, you will get the brief many weeks before the exam. You will get the brief about the question. You will get the documents, as I said, either of the same companies you are going to compare or other two companies, which will be contracting construction companies. So I think this is a great help for question one, to be honest. Very, you almost you will get question one. You work on it for a few weeks before the exam. Any other points or questions? And because also for the revision, which we usually do, which we lost now for Dubai, in that revision, we don't do a mock exam and solutions and things like that. We just, for the revision, we just go through the topics which we covered. We go through the same topics, same examples which we have done in class. We go through them very quickly like that in that revision session, which we lost here now. So, but we don't do exam and we don't do solutions for exams in that revision session. Any other questions or points?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm very grateful that you notified me with this issue of the previous exams in Canvas. And yeah, it's good that we managed to sort it out as well. And this is for all campuses, by the way. Other campuses, I'm not sure, they haven't raised it with their lecturers and instructors there. Because all campuses, they didn't they wouldn't have seen it before this moment in time, after you just managed to publish them a few minutes ago. So it's good that you raised it. It's very good. Any other points? Any other? So next week will be a tutorial, and yeah, wish you all the best for the break afterwards, because that will be a break for the whole university, actually, not just Dubai. That will be for Denmark and Malaysia as well. And then for the revision and preparation for the exams. Any more points, comments? Anyone wants to make a joke or anything? Even no joke?
Yeah, will we be able to contact you through Teams during the off time or before exams?
Yes,
They
yes.
listen it out.
Yes, absolutely. I'm here. I'm going to be here. I'm not going to take any break or anything. I will be here in UAE. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will be working. I'm not off. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So take care of yourselves and your families and loved ones, and stay safe, and hopefully everything will be fine.
Thank you so much.
Good, doctor.
Have a good night. You too. Take care. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
All the best. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
you.